Toronto Emergency Medical Services, the largest municipally based EMS system in Canada. Toronto is the largest city in Canada with a daytime population of over 3.5 million and a residential population of 2.4 million. It is one of the most multicultural cities in the world in diversity of race, religion, and lifestyle, spoken in over 150 languages and dialects. We respond to over 315,000 911 calls per year, over 850 calls per day. Our patients are at the heart of our service and we treat them with care and compassion. Our staff of 1,200 consists of 851 paramedics, 108 emergency medical dispatchers supported by 155 ambulances, based at 45 ambulance stations divided into 5 sectors across the city. We take great pride in the caliber of our paramedics and our emergency medical dispatchers, who serve the residents of Toronto on a daily basis. Our training and education programs are second to none, and we have an excellent working relationship with our provincial-based hospital partner, Sunnybrook Osler Centre for Pre-Hospital Care. The Toronto EMS education team, with the assistance and oversight of the province and base hospital, have developed, implemented, and run a fully accredited advanced care paramedic training program, the first in the province. In addition, Toronto EMS initiated its first primary care paramedic training program in conjunction with a program funded by the federal government in 2010. The first graduating class will complete their intensive course in 2012, and Toronto EMS will be the only service in the province with a full suite of accredited pre-hospital emergency care training programs. An important role in emergency medicine is the safe transport of patients to hospital. Toronto EMS runs a driver training program ensuring our medics' readiness to respond safely in the operation of our large fleet of state-of-the-art ambulances and response vehicles. We also take pride in the vehicles that respond to emergency calls, from frontline ambulances to our MPU, CCTU commander vehicles, ERVs, and of course, our unit bike medics and golf cart response. Toronto EMS emergency medical dispatchers are trained in an extensive 6-week program which was established as a center of excellence by the National Academy of Dispatchers. On April the 25th, 2011, Toronto EMS received its accreditation for the second time. Our communication center is state-of-the-art, incorporating unique and innovative systems to dispatch our paramedics in the most efficient and expedient way. Technical upgrades, including automated radio systems and the latest dispatch forecasting techniques, have been installed in the center over the last 5 years. Supporting our community at Toronto EMS goes much further than simply answering 911 emergency calls. Our community-based programs support independent living and add a measure of paramedic outreach to our vulnerable communities. Some of the outstanding programs that have been established are our primary care paramedic training program. This new program allows the City of Toronto to offer priority neighborhood community residents the opportunity to be trained by Toronto EMS educators, allowing them the opportunity to qualify as a paramedic in the province of Ontario. Our CAN program, Community Agency Notification, allows our paramedics to establish a relationship with our at-risk community residents. This relationship establishes a link with the community through in-home visits and develops a portal of communication that facilitates direct contact with the Community Care Access Centre when the resident is taken to the hospital. It also allows for an appropriate follow-up that would see patients receiving the care they need and accelerating their return to independent yet supported living. Our Community Referral by EMS, or CREMS program, was the first established link with at-risk patients. CREMS is at the leading edge of social support for our more vulnerable population by identifying the support and care that is required to ensure that quality of life is maintained while avoiding unnecessary hospitalization. The Safe City program, which encompasses our First Aid, CPR, and AED training division, owns more than 400 automated external defibrillators and oversees more than 1,000 AEDs province-wide. This not only provides the general public with the skill and knowledge to act as first responders, but it also supports the efforts of our paramedics in making a difference in the community. Our response to specialized needs within the community is demonstrated by our ability to provide unique training to identified paramedics within Toronto EMS responding to some very difficult calls. CBRNE, paramedics ready to respond to issues involving chemical, biological, radiological, nuclear, or explosive emergencies. ATF, Emergency Task Force, paramedics add a supportive measure to Toronto Police Services by attending crisis situations with rapid response to all potentially hazardous calls. Are heavy urban search and rescue. Paramedics work with our partners in fire and police to address medical needs during disasters that require this kind of unique support. TTC Medical Response allows direct access to our community in the subway system with the rapid response by Toronto EMS and ongoing communication with our dispatch center. The Marine Medic program sees our paramedics partnering with Toronto Police in rapid response to emergencies on Lake Ontario and surrounding waterways, providing paramedic care offshore. Adding to the specialized field of paramedicine, we have provided emergency services to the following major events: Sunrise propane explosion,
oh my God!
I felt that heat.
I felt that explosion. Look, it just knocked out power. It just knocked out power to half the city.
G8 and G20 Summit. Adding to the specialized field of paramedicine is the vast array of large-scale events that Toronto EMS supports with medical coverage, such as Canadian National Exhibition, Gay Pride Parade, Santa Claus Parade, where we not only cover the event, but are the designated drivers for all the floats, Caravana, St. Patrick's Day Parade. Our support staff are at the core of our ability to respond to the public. Without their support and dedication, we would not be the world-class service we are today. Toronto EMS is more than just an emergency medical service. We are a community for the community. We know that in your review of our service, you will see the high level of professionalism that each and every staff member displays, including the level of care and concern that each paramedic delivers to each and every patient. You will hear the supportive voice and direction that each dispatcher conveys when dealing with a 911 caller, and the leadership supporting guidance that each management leader demonstrates, and the dedication of our outstanding staff who make it their mission to assure that they support the efforts of every member of the Toronto EMS team to respond to the needs of our city. If there is one binding thread that our team shares, it is passion, purpose, and passion.
Toronto EMS, where do you need us?